Okay, we'll go ahead and get started with Black Hills. We have their head coach, Ryan Thompson, Joel Scott, and also joining us on the dais today is Sindhu Cisse. We'll continue doing how we've been doing everything. We'll have coach for opening comments, then we'll have questions for our student athletes, and then we'll release them and we'll talk to coach for a little while longer. To our virtual attendees, if you'd like to ask a question, please raise your hand and we will open your mic. Coach, talk a little bit about the game.
Yeah, you got to give West Liberty a ton of credits. Just a team that plays a unique style, absolutely relentless with how hard they play, the pressure they put on you on the defensive end, and a lot of talent on their team. They played a great game. They outplayed us. They deserved to win, and they obviously are right there as the best team in the country. Really proud of our team. We went on a heck of a run 2 years in a row, making it to the Final Four, and just played some really good basketball in the NCAA tournament this year. I thought the first half, obviously that's the difference. We get outscored by 16. I got to take some ownership. There probably some coverages, certainly are some coverages with what we're doing defensively that just they exploited. We didn't execute what we were trying to do defensively in that first half well enough. Second half, we played a little different defensively, and we go from letting them shoot 55% in the first half to holding them 42% in the second half. That gave us a chance to get back in it, and I just thought our team played extremely hard and just competed their tails off, especially in that second half. And we get it right down to, I think it was a 3-point game, and that's basketball in March. It's the ball bounces differently 2 times, and we're on the other side of this thing. So, I can't state enough how proud I am of the effort that our guys put forth today. And we have some absolute dudes on our team. Sindhu Cisse, he's the one guy that's out of eligibility, and I just can't say how proud I am of him. I just played with a ton of heart. Holds nothing back. As tough as anyone I've ever been around. I thought was the best defender in the country the last couple of years in terms of perimeter defense. He just battled through a lot this year. It was really never 100%, and just I can't say how incredibly proud I am of his toughness and how he played. And Joel Scott is graduating this year. What a career he's had for us. 4 years of leading us in scoring, being as right there as the best player in the country for the last 3 years. Absolute force, does it the right way in every which way, and impacts the game on both ends. You look at him and he's leading the conference right there, as one of the top scorers in the country and one of the most efficient scorers in the country. But he also affects the game on the defensive end, and maybe even more so than he does on the offensive end. So just proud of these 2 guys and what they've done for our program, and then really proud of our team and how hard we competed today.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open up the microphone for Alex Dodd from the Rapid City paper. Alex, your mic is live.
Question for both Joel and Sindhu. No, you haven't had a ton of time to reflect yet, but how would both of you describe what your careers at Black Hills State have meant to you, and what it means to be able to be a part of taking this program to the Final Four back-to-back years?
It means a lot. Been there for 4 years. Had a lot of ups and downs throughout those years. I learned a lot from people that have been here before me, everyone I've played with. Learned a lot from Coach Thompson and created some friendships and bonds that will last forever. So it means a lot. It's really important. It definitely means a lot. At the end of the day, I'm not supposed to be in this. Coming here, everybody except me, but all ups and downs. I did.
We'll ask both of our student athletes this, and Joel, we'll start with you. As being the two guys that have been a part of this team for the last bunch of years and getting it to where you got it right now, what's your message to the underclassmen, the younger guys that are in that locker room? You know, what's the legacy that you want to leave them to keep this train moving forward?
I just want to keep working hard. It's kind of simple, but nothing comes overnight. It's the work you put in outside, the work that no one sees. So it's just keep working, keep staying in the gym, doing what you need to do. Listen to your peers, listen to Coach Thompson, execute. It's simple. That's what I hope people, younger guys understand about this special run.
Indeed.
I just like them to know that starting off to it's gonna be harder to get your events and like the formation of life. We have to, yeah, only takes one player to stay on, stay with it, and
Thank you, gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and let you go back to the locker room. It's been terrific watching you guys play this week. We'll go ahead and open it up for questions for Coach Ryan Thompson. We do have, once again, a couple of our virtual media members. I'm sure will jump in here in a second. But Coach, talk a little bit about that first half. And I know you called a few timeouts, you know, in that stretch where they made the run. What was kind of the message you were trying to get to your guys to kind of get things back to where you wanted to be?
Well, part of it was just to stop their runs, stop their momentum, stop the game. They're a team that is just so lethal, they can score so quickly. So that was part of it. And then we weren't sharp enough defensively, like I alluded to earlier. And part of that was maybe some coverages that we were doing, their ball screens and their handoffs. And part of it was just we weren't playing well enough, tough enough defensively. And so it's unfortunate that maybe we weren't at our best to start that game in the first half on the defensive end. But West Liberty is a great basketball team. They're so good at the offensive end. And we have to focus so much on what they do with their defensive pressure and that style that you also can forget about just how good of an offensive team that they are. A ton of talent at 10 deep. And they put you in some really difficult situations with how many guys shoot the ball on the court. And you know, we've guarded the 3-point line pretty well all year, holding the 7 threes and holding the 35% of the 3-point line. But they got to the basket way too much in that first half, and that was really costly.
We'll go ahead and open up Alex Dodd's mic. Alex, your mic is open. Go ahead.
Well, Coach, I guess what does it say about the will to win of this team and where this program is that you guys were able to get it down to one possession at the end of the game and give West Liberty a run for their money when they had swelled their lead to as many as 18?
Yeah, I mean, we're right there. Like I said, it's a 3-point game in the final seconds. So it's a one possession game, and you know, that's not an easy situation being down 16 points at halftime to a team like that who played as well as they did in the first half. And so, you know, it's you know, more than just where our program is at. It's just the guys we have in that locker room, their character, toughness, and their belief. They believed that we had a chance to win that game, being down 16 and a half. That's what it started. And then came out and just, I thought, played with so much heart and so much toughness. You saw how they went after loose balls, 50-50 balls on the glass, rebounds. Can't be any more proud of a group of guys than they have with their effort there in the second half. And you know, we sure expect to be back. The bar has been set. You know, Black Hills State is a great institution with great leadership, phenomenal athletic department, and a program that's been back-to-back Final Fours. And we have a lot of pieces on our team that'll be back and will be the core of our team moving forward. And you know, excited about the future of our program and really proud of the guys that have gotten us to this level.
Time for one more, and we'll go back to Alex Dye. Alex, your mic is live. Go ahead.
How would you characterize what this group of guys has meant, not only to the Black Hills State program and elevating that standard, but to you as a coach, and what they've done over the last couple years?
Yeah, there's some special people. We had some guys that bought in, that were 2 feet in, or fully, invested in our program, coachable, had great attitudes, and set a great example. And when your best players are like that, it's easier for everyone else to fall in line. So that's where it starts. We just have great human beings that happen to be really good basketball players, and they brought it every day. They were tough as nails, and can't say enough. I've come out of words, but really proud of our team, proud of what they've accomplished the last 2 years, and I think anytime you can take something and leave it better than when you found it, you did a good job. We got some guys that did a good job.
Coach, we want to thank you very much. It's been great watching your kids play this week.
Thank you.